Hello, welcome back to the Union Chronicle. Tom Lister, your PEA president, coming to you from the backyard of Lincoln Middle School. Go Lancers! This is one of the prettiest backyards in PSD. Got lots of news for you today. First of all, let's talk about the calendar. The 1920 calendar was approved last night by the school board. Some of the features of that calendar. We start on Wednesday, August 14th. There is a 3-day Thanksgiving break. One of the best things about this calendar is January 6th, the first day back from winter break, will be a work day for all levels, including elementary, and we are finished on Thursday, May 28th of 2020. This is not the calendar that 80% of you on the poll chimed in as the one that you favored. That is a really good calendar. It's the one that had all of Thanksgiving, all of Thanksgiving week off, and it was exactly aligned with just about every single work day or collaboration day involved all of the elementaries, middle schools, and high schools. That's a really good calendar, but it did have some problems with it, and the calendar committee decided to recommend that the other calendar go forward. We made a couple of tweaks to it, for example, the January day. But this is what's going to happen from here on out. The calendar committee usually works in the fall, while negotiations works in the spring. The calendar that 80% of you liked is a doable calendar, but it's got some issues that need to be worked out. The number of days in first semester and the elementary contact day count, but those can be fixed. The problem is that that work needs to be done while negotiations is going on. So calendar committee, instead of working next fall, will be working this spring, hand in hand with negotiations, to see what kinds of things that we need to do to make the two work together. So stay tuned next year for a calendar that could be pretty awesome. That's the first thing. The second thing, there was a slight miscalculation in the salary schedule. A couple of you have noticed that and emailed me about it. Thank your awesome negotiations team for catching a tiny little math error, and it will be fixed on this check that you will get next week. You'll notice a one-time pay of between $5 and $10. It could be as high as $12 depending on if you've got extra days on your contract. But I don't want to get too deep into the weeds about how it happened, but recall that 2 years ago in negotiations we won a 0.47 raise that kicked in January. And then last year in negotiations we won a 3.3% increase to each one of the cells. So at somewhere along the line, rather than first adding the 0.47 to the salary schedule and then the 3.3, they started with the schedule from 2 years ago and added 3.47. So it's just so very slightly off. And rather than raising everybody's pay by a few cents for every month for the rest of the year, you'll just get the one-time lump sum payment. You know, go out and buy yourself a hamburger. But just to let you know that your negotiations team is fighting for every single penny, because you earn it and you are worth it. And then two last things. Please come on out on Friday afternoon after school at Drayton College for the Honkin' Wave. And then we will be meeting at Mulligan's, which is a little place that's tucked in between King Soopers and the old Fort Collins, the old Kmart building. And come join us there for some campaign works. Just write some postcards. We're going to teach you how to do the hustle. Yep. And a new thing called Voter Chase, which we can use to get as many votes as we can in. Folks, we are very, very close. 73 is a doable thing, but we need to push hard. Remember to vote yourself and talk to everybody in your family and get them to vote for public education. That's what I have for you. Greetings. Talk to you soon. Bye.